Okay, so basically, I'm pretty sure you guys saw the title of the video, and it should be something along the lines of, so I took the AP World Test today, and so basically in this video, I'm just gonna go over everything that pretty much happened during the AP World Test, and because of the topic, I can't say specifics about it because AP College Board, if I say like what the prompt was, like if I say, "Oh yes, this was on the DBQ or this was on the LEQ," they're gonna forfeit. They're gonna fine me. They're gonna forfeit and say my test was invalid. I'm gonna have to take the test again. And crap, my thing froze. There we go. Yeah, as I was saying, if I tell you guys, like, what was on it, I'm not gonna say what's on the test because 'cause they're gonna invalidate it, but I'm just gonna pretty much go over everything that, going up to the point of when I was pretty much taking the test, so, yeah. So, pretty much, this video is pretty much gonna be, like, pre, present, present, and then, like, afterwards, like, just going over, like, all my thoughts on, taking this test, I would pretty much say. And so studying for the test, I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't really study too much, if I'm gonna be honest. The thing that I really did to study was I didn't really do a lot of content review. Like, yeah, of course I studied I like watched Heimler history videos on like reviewing like the first things that we learned, like the Song Dynasty, Dar al Islam, and things like that. But um other than that, other than, like, the first I'd probably say, like, 3 units up until the Gunpowder Empires and, like, the sea-based empires, I didn't watch, like, any Heimler videos almost. And the Heimler videos that I actually, did watch were more of, like, the review videos and everything, and be like, "Oh, yep, everything explained in, like, 20 minutes or something." So, yeah, my studying for the test, mainly revolved around doing practice problems. I have actually, let me go get this real quick. I bought the Princeton book for AP World History. Uh, so I just did a lot of practice problems in there, especially the SAQ problems as well. I did a lot of SAQ problems. I did an LEQ, one LEQ, but also another thing that my teacher did, um, which I don't know what other teachers did in other states, but um, basically he held this like Saturday review session, so I made sure to go to that, and it pretty much just went over. It was just one thing, so like it was like for 4 hours or something, and then first one you go to a MCQ, next one LEQ, things like that, and I pretty much just did that, and that pretty much worked well for me. And another thing that I did was uh, college board, honestly, like, the main thing that I did was just, like, practice. Like, actually do the practice because, like, even though you learn the skills, right? Even though "Oh, yeah, you watch Heimler history. Yeah, 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 that makes sense." But, like, the thing that I really did was, like, practice. You actually have to apply those skills and get familiar with the format of, like, the test. So, yeah. Also another thing oops. Another thing that was kind of weird to me was, one thing that was weird to me was, like, it being digital, like, when I took the AP, human test, last year from the state, it was all paper, like, including the essay, like, the FRQs and everything, it was all paper, but I feel like the DBQ overall was, it was really weird on, a screen. Like, the other things were fine because the thing that really, like I feel like I'll get into this later, but the thing that really bugged me was that even though they give you scratch paper, it's, like, not the same. Even though you have, like, a piece of scratch paper, like, near you, I feel like it's just better to, like, just write the things out on a piece of paper and, like, do the things on a piece of paper than it actually is on a Chromebook. Like, having it on a screen, like, right here and everything, or, like, right here, I feel like it's so much worse than actually having it on paper. Like, I just prefer it not like that much, but rant aside, that was pretty much studying for the test, just practice, did some Heimler videos, like, watch some stuff. And then also the night before, I just watched. Oh, actually, this would also go into the studying. Like, I just met up with like a couple of friends, and then we just like ask each other questions, oh, what were the main reasons for why World War I started, or what helped the sand roads or the trans-Saharan roads to uh, increase and everything. Like, what made it for more people to use it? We just pretty much just asked each other questions, and yeah, that was the day before. We just like, met up at a park, and we just did that. Another thing was like I found this one video. I can't remember who made it. But it was just like world history, AP World History, and in like 18 minutes and everything. I watched that the night before, and I also went to bed earlier so I could rest up and everything. And yeah, so we're pretty much done with that right there. I think is it Control Shift 5? No, is it Control Shift 5? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we'll be on the day of the test. The day of the test. Basically, the day of the test, I didn't really actually do any studying. The only videos I actually watched before, like going into the test, it was the afternoon test, was like how to do the writing prompts. Like, oh, 3 tips on how you should do DBQ, things on LEQ. And I just watched that during lunch. So I had lunch before the test, and then yeah, that's pretty much like all the videos I really watched. I was just um the only thing I actually did was watch like essay videos, like, oh, how to write a better SAQ, how to do document sourcing, things like that. That's pretty much what I did for the day of the test, like like hours beforehand. Did I do anything? I also wish people a lot of good luck. I was like, oh yeah, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, everybody. I just did things like that. So and then going into the gym, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel that scared actually taking the test because I've already taken an AP test, so I already kind of had like the environment and vibe kind of down. So it really wasn't too different for me to take the test. I was pretty comfortable with taking the test honestly. But, like when I started to get like 30 minutes beforehand, I started to get a little bit nervous, but I'm pretty sure that's like everybody kind of feels that way honestly. Like yeah. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything else going into the gym. I don't think I want to mention anything else. Do I have to? There's a lot of people taking this AP World test. When compared to AP Human at my school, I feel like a lot more people took AP or were taking AP World than compared to AP Human. I don't know. That's just a little thing, but like there was a lot of people. There's like I feel like 100 plus or like 150 people, something like that, like crazy amount. And I was like towards the front, but I don't know. Digital test is like, crap, it froze on me again. Uh, but the thing about like the digital test is like, I feel like it was like really really weird. Like I got used to it after a while, but like after doing like a couple of like practice tests and everything. But like I feel like it's just really really weird. I mean, if you get some of the tools are nice, like you have the crossout feature, and you also have like what is it? I don't know what is it even called? The highlight feature. Those are things are nice, but like I don't know. I just prefer paper, honestly. Another thing, MCQ. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're actually gonna go into the test now. So for the MCQ section, so how it actually works is, for AP World, this is a section. So MCQ plus your SAQ, and then you have LEQ plus DBQ, and that's a section. And so let's go on MCQ. MCQ was I feel like it felt like the biggest breeze to mankind. I feel like it was super I felt it was super easy. Like even though there's 55 questions, I finished like I got through all 55 questions. Uh I got through all 55 questions in like with like 20 minutes like 20 minutes to spare. Like of course I didn't just wait and like sit around, like, I got to question 55 with 20 minutes left, and I just went back and reviewed everything just to make sure. Like, I flagged some stuff, so I did that. So, MCQ, I felt like I was super confident with that, especially between all the practice. I thought I was pretty confident with that one. And then the SAQ, SAQ was actually pretty easy. I can't say anything, but I thought it was actually not that bad. I thought the MCQ plus Uh, the SAQ section, that was I this was, like, the easiest part of the test, honestly. Like, especially with all the I practiced these the most, so it makes sense why. We also did the most practice with these in my class. Like, MCQ, we did so many practice problems, so it wasn't too bad, but I thought that the MCQ plus SAQ was the easiest section for me. It felt like a breeze. And then we took a break there, like a 10-minute. I don't remember. It was probably like 10-minute break, honestly. Then the LEQ plus DBQ. So this one, um, is 100 minutes total. So this one is supposed to be around 40 minutes. Then this one is supposed to be around 60 minutes or something. And so like 100 minutes total. But for mine, bro, I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I kind of bombed the DBQ, honestly, because like I saw the prompt, but like when I was trying to like plan it out, I feel like I just kept messing it up and everything. And I think I took too much time trying to like plan out like, oh, I think I'm gonna write about this. They were giving us like a piece of like scratch paper. I was just like writing, and I was like, oh, yep, I think I'll do this. I think I just took too much time on the writing part. Like, no, not like on like the planning part. Like, I think I just took too long on that, and that really messed me up because I got down to like I started writing the LEQ at like 30 minutes. Um, so I was kind of panicking because I didn't know I was gonna have enough time to like finish it. But then I was managed to finish LEQ in like 25, 30 minutes, and then I just went back to revise the DBQ, did more document sourcing. Um, but yeah, I was kind of I feel like if I get a 4 or 5, I think the deciding factor will actually be the DBQ. Cause with that MCQ, I probably got like I don't know how many I got wrong or right, but I honestly, I, I feel like um I got majority of these ones right. SAQ I probably got 8 out of 9, 8 out of 9. I probably got one of them wrong. Um, Also there was a choice between three or two. I was gonna choose four, but then I started writing and I was like, I don't really know these topics. And then I chose three. And the reason why I chose three was because I watched a Heinlein video just on that topic, like a couple of days before. So I just started doing that one, and I felt like the middle one, like the middle one, I wasn't too sure on. I I couldn't remember from the Heinlein video whether or not it was right or like whether or not I explained it, but I think that middle one was okay. Again, I can't say like what it is because College Board is gonna invalidate my test. I don't want that to happen. But LEQ, I probably did okay. Probably like 1 or 2 points off. Probably for like explaining. Um, there's three choices. I just chose the easiest one for me. I can't really say what it is, but I just kind of yapped, and I wrote a lot for the LEQ for my because there's three of them that you can choose. The DBQ, the DBQ for a 3 or 5, or no, sorry, a 4 or 5 is probably just the DBQ. I probably failed on this. I don't know. I probably got like maybe like a 3 or 4 out of 7 for the DBQ, but like I don't think I did that good on the DBQ. But overall thoughts, I'm really proud of myself for taking this class. I thought it was actually gonna be a lot harder. I mean, I think my teacher actually prepared us really, really well. Like I didn't feel really I didn't feel like I was scrambling or anything. I feel like I was prepared. My teacher prepared us well. Yeah, he prepared us well. I'm really glad that I took this class. And honestly, I think my probably the score prediction. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I'm gonna guess a 4. Uh, I just think I'm gonna get a 4. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's all my thoughts about this. And thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed.